Hello everyone. As you can hear and see, it's pouring rain, and it's been raining all day and I'm just sick of it. So one of the things I decided to do this summer was I was not going to have another day where I had to shoot out the window as I do in the wintertime. I wanted to be able to come out here if it was pouring rain or sunny and shoot my guns when I wanted to shoot them. So let me show you what I've done so that I can come out here in the rain and enjoy shooting my guns all the time. Let's check this out. Anyway, this is my tarp, and I was able to pick this thing up for altogether $100 and some bucks. Anyway, this is a tarp that I've purchased and put up, and now, even though it's raining, I can still enjoy my guns. Now, a piece of that's right across there, I just added that because the rain can blow in. On this side is the house, so there's nothing can come in from this side. But right here, that rain would be coming in right here and blowing down. I'll show you the sidewalk. See, it's wet there, all the way in almost to my gun setup. Okay, here's my setup. This is my I can't remember. I think I paid $39 for this thing. $49 for my wrench. I did a video on it if you want to check that out. But now I can come out here and I can enjoy my guns. Right now I'm going to be shooting my 177s. I'm going to be shooting my Impact in 177, and I'm going to be shooting my P15 in 177. I might even bring out the large caliber stuff. The nice thing about a day like today, I can come out here and shoot a 50 cal because everybody's in the house, no one's outside. That's another nice thing about being able to come out now and do some shooting. So, just gonna shoot a few targets down range here. Alright, the way I have this set up out here, you guys, is I got golf balls at 30, 40, 50, and 60 yards. Now, the only downside of it is when we got wind and that sort of thing, and I miss, it's really kind of difficult for me to know what a miss is. Okay. And on a rainy day, I can't put a box or any targets out there because they're going to get wet. And all my targets are stick-ons, and they just don't work in wet weather. But anyway, I'll power up this the side shot, and you can see the side shot right here, but you're gonna be able to see the video that I'm doing on the shots that are actually on the side shot. So let's set this up and take a few shots. And we're recording. So this would be a good thing for you guys that if you're like me and you just love to shoot, and there are times when you can't shoot, unless you have a garage or something like that to shoot out of, you own some farmlands or something where you can get in a building and do it. A simple $100 and some, I guess they call it a tarp and some kind of setup, and you shoot. So let's just take a few shots just for fun here in the rain. Alright, that's one hit. Two. Whoa, that fella came all the way back here. You hear that? That's the first time that ever happened. You know, for that fella to come right back here, that had to be a center mass hit on that golf ball. Because if you hit it anywhere else, it would be flexed on that direction. That fella actually came back. That was a dead center hit. Good thing I was shooting 177, huh? And I got on my eyewear too. All right, let's go for a third shot here. All right, that's 3 shots in a row on the golf ball at 40 yards. Let's go out to 50. All right, there's one hit at 50.
2 hits at 50. Three hits at 50. All right, let's take it out to 60. Now this is going to be a little bit more difficult. Got to change things up a little bit. This is going to be a little bit difficult because I know that at 60 I'm going to get some push. And I haven't figured out the drop for 60 yet. I'm really guessing on this. I know that 30 yards is dead on, a little low. 40 yards is dead center. 50 is just maybe a quarter over center. 60 I don't know yet. According to this, 60 should be about a quarter or maybe a little over a quarter. Let's try that. Hey, you see that? Wow. That's what it is. It's a quarter. Let's try it again. 60-yard golf ball. 177. Nicked it again. That's 2. This is, I'm telling you folks, this is the absolute truth. Even with my impact and all my other guns, especially in 177, getting 3 for 3 at 40, 50, and now I'm finna shoot the 3rd shot at and I just jinxed myself. But I'm about to take this next shot at 60 yards, and I've never ever done this. 3-3-3. So I know I'm gonna miss, but let's go after it anyway. And there's no trick photography in this. Okay, this is what's happening. If I miss, I miss. All right. Now all of a sudden there's pressure, you guys. I knew it. I knew I should not have said anything. All right, 4th shot. That wasn't bad. 4th shot. Okay. So for me, you know, during this virus time and that sort of thing, and I've been locked in the house all winter anyway, and now, and the range is closed. I'm going nuts, and it's kind of cold today. But what I want to say to you guys is, those of you in your backyards and that sort of thing, unless you have a nice perch where you can shoot out the window, I really like this bench here. And I did for you guys who want to take a look at this. This is called this is made by Extend tree stands, and I got this thing at Lowe's for I think it was 29 bucks. I did a review on it some time ago. If you want to go back and check it out. But for those of you who have never seen it before, let me just show you real quick. Okay, the way this thing is set up is it's all in one. It's all in one, and it allows you to sit on the seat. The whole thing swivels. Got a little turn now down there on the 3 legs, and it swivels, and it allows you to sit there in relative comfort and do some shooting that you maybe otherwise wouldn't be able to do. So, all right, I've made those shots, and so I'm gonna take a few more just for fun, and but I'm not gonna stick them in the video. Then I'm gonna go in and get another gun, and we're gonna try it with that. Okay, but let's take one more shot right here. Another hit. All right. Now, a minute ago, and this has only happened one at a time. A minute ago, I hit a 177 dead center on that golf ball, and the pellet came back, and you probably heard it. It wasn't traveling very hard, but it just hit right here and kind of like bounced a little. Whoa, that pellet came all the way back here. You hear that? That's the first time that would have happened. You know, for that pellet to come right back here, that had to be a center mass hit on that golf ball. Because if you hit anywhere else, it deflects on that direction. That pellet actually came back. That was a dead center hit. Good thing I was shooting 177, huh? And I got all my eyewear too. Impact went 9 for 10, folks.
let's go bring out my let me go bring out the 177 and see what it can do. Okay, we're back with the little P15 here, and 177 cal. And let me just say something about this turret here. I did a video on it. This is the Caldwell precision turret. Now, in that video I said this is the best turret I've ever owned, and I've had about 6 or 7 of them, and I don't own any of those. I've given them all away. This thing here is so nice. It tightens down the gun nice. Your elevation is up here. You make your adjustments back here on this thing. I know it's kind of dark, you guys. There's no light out here, so all the lights backlit. I'm a photographer, so I know that if you backlight up a subject, you won't be able to see the subject. All you can see is the backlight, unless I set up artificial light. I'm not going to do that. This is more about the shooting than about me. So let me get this thing loaded up here, and we're going to shoot through the raindrops and see if we can hit anything at 40, 50, and 60 yards. And these are golf balls. And you know the size of a golf ball. So I would imagine that if that was a... But let me just say this though. When I be missing in the field, it's totally different than here. Here I'm on a stable platform. I got a very good gun vise holding this thing. So it's a little bit different here than it is when you're out there, you perched on the fence post or up against a wall. So anyway, turn this on. This gun here has the ATN 4K on it. And the clarity on this isn't nearly as good. The clarity on this isn't nearly as good as the clarity on regular scopes, because you're actually looking at a TV set in here. Whereas with the regular scope, you're looking at the actual image. Okay, let's go at the first one at 40 yards. Gotta remember, I think this is dead on at 40. So I'm not sure. Alright, we'll hit record and we'll see. Alright, as you can see, I'm popping these up on the video as we go. Two hits in a row. Let's see if we can do 3. Now watch, I'm gonna blow it. I'm telling you folks, this is I've already missed it. I haven't even pulled the trigger yet. Because I've hit it 2 in a row, and I'm finished, and I just said to you, see if I can hit it 3 times. Whenever I say that, I jank myself. But let's take a look anyway. Alright, 20-yard golf ball. Oh! 3 in a row. I'm hot today, folks. Alright, going out to 50. And I will say this versus the impact. Because of the barrel and some other things that are set up in the speed, the impact is a better long distance gun. I'll never argue that. It's more or less made for long distance. This little baby is not made for these longer distances. But still we can stretch it out there, huh? Alright, here we go. Look at that 50 yards. I'm going to tell you on here, see what it says for 50. On my little cheat shot here, it says a 50 is a 1/4 of an inch hold over at 8. Let's take 3 shots and hope we can hit it 1 time. Luckily there's very little wind. I got wind flags out there and they're not moving at all. Okay, it says a 1/4 inch is right about there, and I hit it. Whoa, I'm telling you, I really wish I was at a bench rest match today. I am hot. Alright, let's go for a second one. 50 yards. 2 hits. Whoa. Alright. Going for number 3 in a row. No, that's not going to happen, right? What the heck? Oh, I knew it. Okay. all I gotta do is open my big mouth, so I'm gonna miss. So okay, we've hit 3 at 40, 2 at 50. Now we're going to 60. Now I'm not gonna be surprised at all because I'm really guessing on this gun. I know the impact. I know what it's doing. I really need to go out and set this gun up again because I don't even have 60 down on here. 50 is as much as more than I ever shoot it. So I don't. My little cheat chart here doesn't even say 60. So I'm gonna say if that was a 1/4 holdover and I hit it twice, I'm gonna say that this is probably just, I'm gonna say a 1/4 holdover plus. Let's try. I'm gonna shoot it until I hit it, so we'll know. So you're watching right along with me, okay? Here we go. And as you can see in this gun here, I want to show you the guys real quick as opposed to another one. If I hold it right here, you're not seeing what I'm seeing. You're seeing a little red bar. I'm actually looking at crosshairs. But if I go here to here, that's a 1/4, and that's way too much. I mean, that's a half. No, that has to be a 1. That's 1 mil dot. So everything in here in between these guesses, as you can see, those are guesses. So I'm gonna say if that's dead on, and that's a 1/4, I'm gonna say right there. Nope. As I said, I'm gonna be out in a minute because this thing only shoots about 9 shots. Got it. Amazing. Got it with the second shot. It's at 60 yards. And I'm telling you, that was luck. Let me put a couple more pellets in here and we'll get back to it. Let me reload. Be right back. Okay, we're back. And let's continue shooting. Hit that robin. There's a robin nesting. I don't know if you can see, up in the right hand corner, there's a little green tree there. Up beyond this fence here, there's a couple of robins nesting in there. And boy, at night they sing, and they sing loud. Okay, let's see if we can hit that thing again. We've hit it once, 60 yards. We've already proven the 40 and 50 is no challenge target for any of the guns. But again, I'm guessing on the elevation here. Oh, whoa! Check that out. Another one. Okay. This is fun, baby. But I'm gonna tell you this is the first time that I've ever shot in this backyard and there was not even a breath of wind. I mean, I got flags out there and nothing's moving. Everything is just flat. And so maybe that's why everything is hitting. But if there's wind and you got a 177, you got problems. You better really know your gun. Okay, let's see if we can hit it again. We're gonna try all 8 shots at it. Oh, nicked it again. Wow. I'm telling you guys, I think I could win the national bench rest today. I've never shot like this. But again, as I say, I've never shot with no wind. It moved. I think. You guys tell me if that moved. It's kind of hard to see in this light, but I think I just made it move a bit. You see it better than I do. Okay, go at it again. Oh, got it again. This is amazing. I think I should, but it's always, folks, it's always windy on the farm. Again, I know that you guys see the backlight better than me, but I like that image. Matter of fact, I might just make this my new logo. All right, here we go. Let's try it again. Nope, total miss. You got it. Whoa, I got a dead center that time. When I make it spin like that, that was a dead center hit. So, if I was on the farm, because if you guys know, you watch me on the farm, I've seldom hit anything over 40 yards. And it's not because this gun can't do it. You see what it's doing right here. And you know what the impact is doing. And yet, I'm missing birds at 60 yards. And here I'm hitting a golf ball at 60 yards. What does that tell you? The wind plays havoc on 177 pellets.
If there's no wind out there, all those birds are 60 yards. Once I know the holdover, all of them are falling dead. But again, any wind at all, especially at 60 yards. You don't know if that wind is 60 yards, so you can use your chair gun and everything else you want. This little pellet here, if it hits a fly on the way down there, it's gonna throw the pellet off. Okay, let me go grab another gun and see what I can do at this range. Let's grab a 22. I'm not gonna shoot the 25 because the 25 tend to knock the golf balls down. I gotta go set them back up. So I don't want to hit them with the 25. But let's go get a 22 and see what we can do with the 22. All right. Okay, let's go. Okay, you guys, I'm back with my P15 22. Make my adjustments here, get this set up. Okay. Gotta get the side shot off the impact. You know, as I said in other videos, the thing that's so wonderful about the side shot, it has some drawbacks, but the great thing about it is, one side shot, you can have 50 guns. You can have 50 guns, you can have 100 guns. One side shot, one camera. Fits all. That's the winning thing about it. And I know that a lot of people are going with the GoPro. A little bit too expensive for me, for what I do, but I can understand it. Okay, get this baby up and running. All right, here we go. First shot, P15 22. Oh, I know you guys know what I shoot, but I'll throw it out there anyway. In the 177s, both my guns, the Impact and the Wildcat. I'm sorry, the Impact and the P15 177 H&N Barracuda Hunters hollow point, 10.49 grain. I'm telling you, try a 10. If you're shooting 177, try a 10. I'm telling you, you're gonna be in love with them. You're gonna love them as much as mine do. All right, let's see what we can do here. We're looking at 40 yards, right about there, and we're recording. And we're going for our first shot right here. Should be about dead on. Yep. Now, I'm gonna tell you this, you know, I be in the field, I want you guys to know, I be in the field and I be missing birds, I be missing sparrows and other birds at 40 yards, and y'all be beating me up for it, okay? It's the situation, you guys. It's the shooting position, it's the wind. There are a lot of other factors that are coming in. Right here, unless the pellet comes out wrong, I can just about drill a golf ball at 40 and 50 yards all day with these guns. But in the field, you'll see me miss. Because it's different out there. This is bench rest. Okay? So take a look at this scope right now as I take this shot. Take a real close look and see if you see any movement at all. Nick, I think I'm hitting a little left. I mean a little right. Yep. Had to hold a little left on that. We'll go one more time just to make sure that little left is the thing. Yep. Got to hold a little left on that golf ball at 40 yards. So it's going to probably be the same thing at 50, guys. All right, let's take out the 50 one time and see. I saw that hit low. I got to remember that this pellet is going to drop a little bit more because it's heavier. And this gun here is not shooting at, I think, right around 800 or something like that. So it's slower than my other guns. And I could beef that up, but I don't want to mess with it and break it. There we go. Go one more at that distance until I hit it again, and then we'll go out there 60 and call it a day. There we are again. So as you can see, 50 yards is nothing for any of my guns. Okay, so whether I'm shooting, I gotta load up again. Whether I'm shooting at 50 yards, whether I'm shooting a $1,800 or in your case $2,100 impact or $469 P15, doesn't matter. So it just really doesn't matter. Okay, so unless you out there going out there for some big yardage, I just don't understand the need for a gun that you're gonna shoot. In my case, 90% of the time inside 50 yards. 90% of the time. Matter of fact, I would say 80% of the time I'm shooting inside 40 yards. You know, and I don't get excited or get my rocks off by taking a 150 yard or 100 yard shot. It does nothing for me. When I pull the trigger, I'm just as excited at 50 yards as I am at 150. There's no corresponding happiness or excitement because of the yardage. It's the gun in my hand and the fact that I got this thing and I can shoot it right now in my backyard. That's the excitement. Range has nothing to do with it. The fact that I pull this trigger and my neighbors over here are sitting out on their deck and I can hear them talking, I pull this trigger and I shoot all day long and I never ever, they never even hear one of the shots either from the gun report or from the target down range. That's what excites me. All right, going for another 50. All right, as you can see, this gun is on for 50. We'll go out to 60 now, and I tell you this, I don't have a, if you look on here, you probably can't see because it's so dark, but if you look on here, you will not see any cheat sheet, because I haven't set it up for this gun yet. I had it set up, but I changed some things on it, and now it's different. So this is a total guess, but I'm going to try to shoot these last 4 or 5 shots until I hit it. And then we'll call it a day, because this thing, it's getting dark. This camera is showing that over there as being very, very light. It's dark, folks. Just these cameras are pretty good at picking up light. But I know you can't see me work shit. Okay. Here we go, you guys. There it is. And we're at 8 power. And I'm picking this right. Hopefully it's picking it up right. Whoa! I really don't even want to take another shot. I really don't want to take another shot. This is, I'm telling you guys, this is ridiculous. I should go pesting on a rainy day. I wouldn't miss anything. All right, let's try that again. That was amazing. That was a guess as to the droppage on this thing. I said a quarter. That's 60 yards. That's what it was. Let's try it again. Oh, I saw they hit the tree. Behind it. That might have been a little low. Yep. You guys, even with the bench, I have not shot this well. I don't know what this is. But let me just say this, okay? It's a little cold out here, that's why I had the hood up. It's not warm. But imagine this, okay? What makes, I always thought about this, what makes a doggone PCP worth $460? I mean, just $460. We're not talking 2,000 or 2,100 or 1,800, 1,700. We're saying $460. What makes someone want to go out and spend that much money on this gun? Or let alone 2,000. My argument is this, and I'm sorry, I know I can go get a light and light my face up, but I'm not gonna do that. I think it's more about what I'm saying here. But
the thing that makes it so great, the thing that made me spend this money for this gun is what I'm doing right now. If I had my 22 out, or my 22 Magnum, or my 9mm, or any other guns that I have in powder burners, I would have to go to the range, and the range is closed. And it's going to be closed for a while with this thing we're dealing with right now. So I would be stuck. I might be able to go out in the woods somewhere and squeeze off a few shots, but I'd be stuck. But this thing here, the magic of that $460, the magic of your $2,100 gun, the magic of your $500 gun, $700 gun, $5,000 gun, is the fact that you can walk in your backyard and shoot that thing all day long. And it's okay. It's okay. It's not dangerous. Got a good backstop. We know what we're doing. We're professionals, and we're safety conscious. It's quiet. No one's gonna know we pulled the trigger. The report on the target is gonna be quiet unless you use a metal trap. And so many people have wrote me and told me that they were using a metal trap and how much quieter the box trap is, and of course it's free. And let me just say one other thing in closing here. The thing that scares me the most right now, I am scared for this gun and for my rights to it. And I'm just going to throw this out. I'm totally wrong probably, but it's on my mind. I need to say it. We're getting higher and higher calibers. A lot of the people that I've been contacting are not like me. They did not start out. They're not starting out with 177. These people are starting out with 30 calibers, 30 calibers, 30 calibers, and then they want to shoot slugs. And then I recently saw a gun. I don't know. Maybe you guys know what the gun is, but I was just going through YouTube. And I ran across this thing where this guy was shooting a automatic PCP. And it wasn't so much the shooting of the PCP automatic that bothered me as much as it was what he was saying. And I can't quote him exactly, but he's saying something like this. This is a machine gun and you can't own a real machine gun because it's against the law of federal government. But this is a PCP and it's not regulated by Congress, it's not regulated by any laws or anything else, so you can own this. That bothers me. Don't sit there and if you got it, be quiet. Don't brag and say there is no laws against this and anybody can get it and it's your right to have it and all that sort of thing, because that's exactly when these people come crawling out of the woodwork. So the automatic guns scare me a bit, especially with the way they're being promoted, and that is kind of thumbing their nose at the establishment saying I can have this. The other one is these high calibers. You know, I really do believe that with any kind of situation where we get one big headline where something terrible happened with one of these, or a crime or something like that, that it's going to change the whole complexion of what we have now. These little air guns are all of a sudden going to become weapons of mass destruction. And all of a sudden they're going to lower the boom on them. And they won't take away our rights to have them. They'll just outlaw the shrouds. Because you can't have them on a regular gun. Take the shroud off, these things, they're just as loud as another gun, especially to a neighbor. You know? And along with that, they'll say, if you're caught shooting these things in the city, you go to jail, just like you would if you just discharged a real firearm in the city. I hope it doesn't come down to that, but that's what that's what's bothering me. The trends in the air gun world today are bothering me. And I know a lot of people have commented from across the pond. They said to me, Aaron, you're so lucky to be able to have those high calibers over there. Over here we're limited to 12 foot-pounds. And I always write back to them and say to them this. Be happy that you have that sub. Because that sub 12 is never going anywhere. 100 years from now, sub 12 is still going to be there. I really deep down in my heart don't believe that in America it's going to be there for us. So there's no differentiating gear between a 50 cal and a 177. There's no difference. If they're all lumped in together, if whatever happens to the high power gun, it's going to happen to the low power gun. Straws are going to go away. Shoot them in the city is going to be illegal, and you can go to jail for it and pay big fines and probably have your gun confiscated. Just saying. But that's just me belly aching again, so let me get away from that. The thing about this video is this, and again, I should throw up some lighting, but I'm not going to do it. The thing about this video is this. I can come in my yard on the rainiest day, pull out my guns because I have a setup here. I have a nice setup here. I have the table, the shooting stand, I have the gun. I'm sorry about the photography. I'm not that good here, but this thing here is now keeping me dry. On the worst day there is, I can come out and shoot my guns, which is my greatest joy. So again, I'm sorry about the lighting. This thing is again being backlit, so I know you can't see anything here if it's backlit, because the camera will train all of its attention on the lighted portion and neglect the other portion. So just wanted to show you that on a rainy day, you can still get out there and shoot. Just get you some kind of tin. It doesn't have to be one like this, like I got. It could be a smaller one. Anything that you can get inside of. Cock this gun. Put it on the target and do that. The joy of this thing is amazing. Shot 22s and all those guns, shotguns and those for years, and really enjoyed it. But that's the difference between enjoying it and just the joy of it. PCPs, to me, is the joy of it. I want to thank you guys for tuning in again and listening to the raindrops on the roof. And I know that's annoying, but hey, that's what it's doing, and that's the situation right now. I want you guys to just keep it safe and know that what we have here is something totally unique. This little thing here is totally unique. I love it. I dream about shooting. And I know there are rainy days, and rainy days I'm in the house all day and I go nuts. And knowing now that I can come out on the rainiest of days and put lead down range is a joy in and of itself. Well, thank you guys again for tuning in. I'm gonna get on out of here this time for sure, and wish you guys all well. Keep it safe.